Hey Taurus, happy Valentine's Day. Hope your February is going really awesome. I'm sure you've heard many times just around you that we should all be practicing more self-love. We should be loving ourselves more. And I definitely agree with that advice. I think that definitely doesn't hurt to love yourself more, be more in tune with yourself. I think when you do that, you can give more to the world. But then the question is, yeah, I would love to love myself more, but how do I even start? How do you love yourself more? Like, just, yeah, how do you start, really? And that's what this video is about. So today we're going to talk about self-love, and that means that we're going to talk about why you guys are special, why people absolutely love and adore you, and how you guys can pamper and spoil yourselves. And of course, if you are not a Taurus, but you're watching this because you have a Taurus that you're very close to in your life, then this will also give you guidance on how you can best love and appreciate and pamper the Taurus in your life. So one of the things that people absolutely love and adore about you guys is you guys can be very intense. And at first that throws people off guard a little bit. But once they get used to it, which I don't think takes very long, it's just like a little bit of a surprise, I guess, like, oh, okay. And then they're fine. Once they get used to it, they really come to appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are just very intense, and a lot of times when somebody is really intense, that intensity fizzles out, right? It's like the more intense you are, like, and the quicker you are to want to move on something, the quicker it fizzles out. But with you guys, that intensity is just so consistent and so reliable. You guys don't fizzle out. Like, you guys are just always intense like that. And that, I don't know if intense is the right word, because intense, I think, can be seen like not necessarily in a good light, but I mean this completely in a good way. Like, you guys are just there. You guys are just very present, very reliable. Your intensity, I guess that's the word we're going with, because that's the only word that I'm getting. I'm not getting an updated word for you guys. Your intensity is just, yeah, it will always be there. It's something that people can really rely on, really get used to, really count on, and it won't be taken away from them. They don't have to fear that. So yeah, that is something that people absolutely love about you guys, is that you guys are there. You guys are going to be there. And you guys aren't going to go away, and they can really count on you guys. And that is just like, not a lot of people can offer that. And you guys offer that, and that is truly a gift that you guys offer people. One of the things that I think that you guys should absolutely love and adore about yourselves is your ability to be gentle and happy in almost any situation. If something doesn't really go your way, you can make your peace with it. You guys will be fine. It's, you guys are just very flexible. You're very easygoing. And I think that, I don't know, is that something that's associated with you guys? I feel like when people think about Tauruses, they think like hard-headed. They think stubborn. But I just don't feel like that is... It's not like you. I think that is probably something that really just comes up when you've just been pushed to your limits. And then, of course, you guys should be stubborn, and you guys should hold your ground, and you guys should feel free to be upset about it. But that, I think it takes a while to get you guys to that point. I don't think you guys are just like, yeah, I think it takes you a while. I think that's when people really push you to your limits. I think your normal overall way is just to be very, like, gentle, loving, happy, yeah, and just very easygoing about how things go. You guys are not controlling. You don't need things to be in your particular way. You're fine to go along with the flow. You make your peace with all situations, and yeah, I think you guys should really appreciate that about yourselves. That is like very high level living, when you don't need to control everything going on around you all the time. You guys are really living at a really high level, like at your best level. Because there are a lot of people out there who can't let go. They can't let go, and they just get themselves all wound up in a knot. And, you know, that's fine, but like, that is a lot to have to work through, and you guys just aren't like that. And I think you should love that about yourselves, because I think you guys are making life a lot easier for yourselves, which is good. And I think you guys do that naturally. You guys are happy with it. Like, that's great. And you guys also make life a lot easier for other people, because when people get themselves all wound up in a knot, like, you know, it doesn't really just get them wound up in a knot. It gets everybody around them wound up in a knot. And you guys actually, yeah, I'm getting right now that you guys, like, when that happens, you don't let that get to you. Like, you guys are just always the constant, that's going to be easygoing, reliable, go with the flow, handle the situation. And because you guys are like that, even so, like, if you're in a situation where somebody's really getting wound up, because you guys don't allow that to affect you, you can calm the situation down in just the nicest way possible. Like, yeah, you guys just really can bring calm and peace to a situation without making anybody feel offended. Like, it's not like you'll be like, yeah, you need to relax. Where, you know, that person doesn't feel relaxed, you know, it's like the last thing that they want to hear. But you guys will just be like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong? Or, you know, it's all right. Like, it's all good. You know, I don't know. You guys just have like this way of like making a situation like that just calm down and be at peace. And that is just like, wow, guys. You guys are awesome. That's great. Like, I really think that you guys should really appreciate that about yourselves. I appreciate that about you guys. That's awesome. Yeah. So something that I think that you guys should be proud of is how much you guys can accomplish. Like, you guys accomplish so much. You guys just really accomplish things, really add value. I think you guys just have the brains that are just like what we need to have more value in this world, because you guys just add value. You just know how to add value. And this is making me think about the February reading that I did for you guys, February 2018, if you're watching this in the future, where you guys were like stressed and overwhelmed because there was just so much that you guys wanted to accomplish, but either you're like stuck in your situation, or maybe there wasn't enough time, or yeah. And yeah, this is making me kind of think about that, because it's like, I think that's something that you guys should keep in mind, like this being proud of yourself for how much you can accomplish. I think that you guys should keep that in mind for February. Just like, you guys accomplish a lot, like a lot. And not only do you accomplish things for yourselves, you really add value to the world. You add value to the people around you. You add value to the organizations you're working in. You guys add a lot of value. So as you go through February of 2018, just keep that in mind, that like, even if you feel like you're not accomplishing everything you want to, you guys are doing a lot. You guys really are getting a lot done, and you really are making an impact. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind, I think. Yeah, and also keep that in mind in general, just like, this is just how you guys are. You guys are impacting the world and making changes, and keep going. I think what really lights you guys up is just being around people. I think you guys just like being around people, and I think you don't really care what the group or whoever you're with wants to do, whatever activity it is. I think you guys just like being with them. Like, you guys are just like happy. You guys are just happy to be there, happy to just be hanging out and having a good time. And yeah, like, that's what lights you up, and that's really like very, very cute and very, very sweet. Another quality that you guys have, this doesn't light you up as much, but I did kind of see this, is that this goes back to the part where you guys always add value. You guys really just love to add value. I think you guys really just like to move things along. You like to talk about ideas that are going to affect and change the world, and you like to help them move forward. And like, for you guys, it's not just about the talk. You guys actually want to be a part of moving things forward. You guys, when you guys say that you want to, whenever you guys like get involved in a topic where you can actually impact the world, yeah, like I was saying, it's not just talk for you guys. Like you guys actually want to act on it. Like yeah, it's more than just talk for you guys. It means something to you guys. Yeah, so that's like that is also a really great quality. Man, you guys, Tauruses. In terms of how you guys can pamper and spoil yourselves, I get that you guys really like candlelit dinners, romance, and like nice wine. And I think a candlelit dinner going out would be nice, but I think you guys also really like cooking at home, having like a homemade dinner, and like eating at home and having a candlelit dinner at home. I think that that just like makes you feel really relaxed, really comfortable, makes you feel really emotionally fulfilled. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you guys do that. I think that really just pampers and spoils you if you guys have that. So definitely do that. If you're dating somebody, of course, do that with them. If you're not dating somebody, do that with a friend. Like, make them a meal and just have a candlelit dinner and just have a nice time with your friend. Like, yeah, like somebody that you feel really close and comfortable with. Yeah. Somebody who like will be totally fine with that and will really just enjoy it, and because they enjoy it, you would enjoy it. And somebody that you would just have a really nice time with. I think you don't have to be dating them. It could be a friend as well. So yeah, that is what I recommend for you guys to do. So I hope this guidance was helpful. I hope you guys have a very nice Valentine's Day. Hope you have a really good February. I hope that while you guys are celebrating with your loved ones, that you also make sure to show yourself some love. And I hope that this gave you some good guidance. And if you have a Taurus in your life that you're really close to, a good friend, somebody you're dating, I hope that this gave you some tips on how to pamper and spoil them and make them feel special and appreciated. So yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video.